Hi everybody, I'm John Finn, and welcome to a quick and fairly quiet unboxing review and comparison, because I was able to score Scorpio Skye and Frankie Kazarian. You can tell I don't really watch a lot of AEW, but I got them because of these beautiful belts that they come with. We're going to open these guys up. We're going to compare it to some Mattel belts, to some Forbidden Figurine belts, and we'll go from there. Alright, we'll just start with Mr. Kazarian here. Really liked his work on The Simpsons. These things shred, man. Jesus. There we go. Alright. Let's take him out of his protective shell. And there he is. We'll pop him out first. Good Lord. Whole nation just heard that. Alright, so it's a hard jacket. It's not as hard as a Mattel, but it's not the best. It's gonna come off of him. Ah, shit. Oh shit, I've never pulled him off that part before. Come on, there we go. Ooh. That's a huge negative, y'all. Huge negative. I don't know why toy companies think this is a good idea. I really don't. Hard leather clothing, come on. Hard rubber clothing, plastic, whatever it is. Get rid of that. At least his torso is protected. There's no bleed over from the vest. Check his articulation. Shoulders are good. I've never had any problems with the shoulders or joints of these Jazwares figures. That's one thing I will give them a bonus on. And their torsos are a little bit more flush than the Ultimate Editions of WWE. It's a solid little figure. It's got some pretty good detail there in the paint. Check the boots there. Look pretty cool. Not in a lot of detail, but they look cool. Let's stand him. Ooh, he's a little bitty guy. Put him next to Tully Blanchard here. That's a little bit better. Alright, now let's pop out this belt, which is right here. Okay. Detail is fantastic. You can read everything on it. That's rare for a toy belt. Not as thick as some of the belts have been lately, and that's good. Because one of the problems with the belts that come with the Mattel figures is how much they have to stick out from the figure. Like, you can see these huge gaps in there, and that's always kind of frustrating. So let's see if this fits any better. As tight as it can go. Yeah, marginally. What I like about it though is the detail is so easy to read. That's nice. Being able to actually see what the belt says and all the detail on it. And this is actually one of the better of the Mattel World Tag Team title belts that I have, but even then it doesn't have the amount of detail that this does in terms of the raised lettering and the embossing and stuff like that, and the detail that's there is sharper than in the Mattel belt. So that is fantastic. Now if we compare it with the Forbidden Figurines belt, I think we're going to find the Forbidden Figurines is still a bit more detailed, just a lot more going on it, but that's not a bad thing for the AEW belts at all. Get that there. Alright, let's stand up Tully. And now let's get open Mr. Scorpio Skye. We're gonna rip it here. Oh, we're gonna rip it here. Okay. just tear it out. Some good carnage going on. Sorry, I'm weird. Okay, comes out. Oh, is he tied in? No, he's not. Okay. Looked like he was tied in because the belt is tied to it. Hope none of y'all are asleep. Jesus. He's really in there. There we go. Good Lord. I know everyone in my house is now awake. Got this rubber band off there. Belt comes right off. Again, we have a rubber vest on here. Do not know. Okay, good. It's fastened on the side. I was going to say, there's no way they put this on him without a fastener. And it's just fastened on one side, so it's going to be a booger to get off of him. Let's see, can you pull off the arms on these? No. Maybe he's supposed to wrestle with it on? Lord, give me just a sec. Okay, so this is what he had to be reduced to get that vest off of him. That was pretty ridiculous, and that's really unacceptable in 2021 figurines. There's no reason to have that kind of tripe on them if it's going to be impossible to take off. That's not toyetic at all. Oh crap! Hang on. Okay, we got Mr. Scorpio Skye put back together again. Now there is already some discoloration between, I don't know if you can really tell in this light, but when I look at it out of the camera, there's some slight discoloration between his belly and his chest. And that's what I'm really worried about with these AEW figures, since they're made of so many different materials. You're gonna get a lot of aging differences in terms of different parts of the figure are gonna just look different. Again, he's got all the good AEW articulation. He's got the good detail on his tights. He has, you know, okay boots for what they are. All that looks fine. Let's see what he looks like with the belt on. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit big one on him. Yeah, it's a little loose. That's okay. The belt looks cool, so we're going to actually put that on. Good Lord. Put Mr. Skye there. Take you, sir. We're going to take that off, and we are going to put this nice new AEW belt on Mr. Arn Anderson. Mr. Arn Anderson. Ooh, there's some, it's kind of messed up in the pegs here. I get it to line up. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Alright, so that's it. Let's take a quick, closer look in. Mr. Scorpio Skye. Mr. Frankie Kazarian. Pretty good likenesses, not bad. And our cool new AEW belts, which are better than Mattel, but not quite Forbidden figurines. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this unpacking review and comparison. I hope you learned something about the differences between the belts and the quality of figures, yada yada yada. And we've learned one thing, if just one thing today, and it's that accessories like this are trash. They're not toyetic, as someone in Jazwares has talked about the importance of toyeticness. These are garbage. The crap. I mean, this one is even worse because it traps your guy's arms at a weird angle, and it's like that stupid Wolverine street clothes figure that came out with 25 years ago, where his arms were like straight out at weird angles and he couldn't really do anything with it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thanks for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you Keep collecting the way you want to. Don't let anybody tell you how to do it, whether you keep your figures mock, whether you open them for display or open them to play with them. Whatever makes you happy is the right way to do it. And don't forget that. Anyway, I'm Jonathan, and for now, I'm